Welcome back, squad. Some receivers you want to avoid this season. Let's go. Like I said, squad, some receivers you don't want to draft this year. Let's jump right in. Number one, I'm skeptical of him, Marvin Harrison Jr. Yes, he's a big, strong boy now, and yes, it's his second season and he could get better, but a lot of things haven't changed. He still has Kyler throwing to him. He's still on the Cardinals. Trey McBride is still the number one receiver, in my opinion, in this room. He's a good number two. He's a fine wideout too, but the price you're getting him at, which is wide receiver 16 right now, is a little too high. He averaged less than 7 targets a game last season, and I just don't super trust Kyler. At his price, you're taking him above guys like Terry McLaurin and Devontae Adams. I would rather have both those guys. So yeah, I'm out on Marv this year. Could be good in the future, but I need to see it. Number two, callback to last season, any Green Bay wide receiver. The highest one right now is Matthew Golden. He's going at wide receiver 43, and I think that's the right call. There's so many mouths to feed. And Jordan Love's a good quarterback, and that team is a good offense, but there's just so much happening. I don't want any part of it. And I understand they're cheap for a reason, because you never know which one's going to do good on a given week. Maybe Matthew Golden takes off. I think he's the one that I would want if I had to take one of them. But I don't have to, so I'm taking none of them. Up next, he's going at wide receiver 40, Dee Bo Samuel. I feel like I'm never a huge fan of those like gadget wide receivers, and Dee Bo is an older gadget wide receiver. He averaged 5.4 targets a game last season, and he was in San Fran and was a different situation, and Jaden Daniels will throw the ball still, and he has a good quarterback for him, but I just don't trust Dee Bo anymore. He's 29 years old. He's getting up there. They're not just going to run him the ball 7 or 8 times a game, right? They just can't do that anymore. And they actually have some good players in that offense. They have Terry McLaurin, still have Zach Ertz. It's just with those gadget guys, it's like he could have a really good week or he could have 2 catches, right? You just don't really know. And at his price, it's not that he's super expensive. He's just super untrustworthy. So I'm pretty out on Dee Bo. One spot above him is Jacoby Myers. I would take Jacoby Myers over him 100 out of 100 times. And then last, he's going at wide receiver 30, and he's on a good offense, which just kind of bums me out at Zay Flowers. Flowers also averaged less than 7 targets a game last season, and he's going at wide receiver 30, like I said. And the truth is that range as a whole kind of makes me nervous, because right after him at 31 is Travis Hunter, right above him is Jalen Waddle, and those guys are just generally in a risky situation. Like, I think I'd prefer to sit and get Rome, or I'd go up a little bit and get like a Cortland Sutton. So while I guess I'm saying Zay Flowers, I'm really saying that range of like 29, 30, 31. Those guys right now where they stand, I don't really want to touch any of those 3. There's some guys after him that I would take above him. Like I've said, Jacoby Myers, Jerry Jeudy, those kind of guys. And there's guys I would take above him. But if I find myself deciding between those 3 wide receivers in my draft, I'm a little nervous and a little not feeling comfortable. So I will do what I can to avoid picking any of those 3. So I'm trying to avoid being in that situation where I'm drafting my wide receiver 2 at that spot. Anyway, that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. We're moving on to tight ends next. Should be a fun time. In the meantime, peace out.